Welcome to our video on reconciling. Accounts set up an icon as checking, savings, CD, money market, trust accounts, or a credit card can be reconciled. Reconciling is the best way to ensure accuracy by identifying errors or discrepancies in transactions. You can access the reconciliation screens from two places. Go to Banking, Reconcile Account. This link opens with the default checking account listed. You can also access the Reconcile screen under the Reconcile column. Each bank and credit card will have its own link. Clicking on Reconcile here will open the same reconciliation window with the appropriate account already selected. This window displays all reconciliation batches already created for the date range listed at the top. The date range can be changed to show all statements within a time frame. To create a new statement, click Add Statement. A new screen will open with a date listed, that is 1 month after the last statement. If needed, you can change the date by clicking the Date field. The statement added to the screen automatically fills in the beginning balance amount using the previous statement's ending balance. Beginning balances can be changed by clicking into this field and overriding the text. If the beginning balance does not match the ending balance of a previous statement, an exclamation mark will indicate that something is incorrect. Enter the ending balance on the bank statement. Click the Edit icon to begin reconciling. The top of the reconciliation window displays the beginning balance from the previous window. If interest or bank service charges are listed on the bank statement, those can be added here. If you have already posted a journal entry or used the bank import window to create an entry, leave these fields blank. The net transactions is the difference between the expenses and deposits for the month. This field, as well as the calculated balance field, will change as transactions are checked off. Once all transactions are checked, the calculated balance and ending balance will be the same, and the remaining balance at the bottom will be 0. Below the initial line of information, drop-down lists identify the accounts and the fund to which the interest or service charges will be applied. The transaction section will display deposits and withdrawals when reconciling bank accounts. If you are reconciling a credit card, it will display charges and payments. All transactions for that account that have not been previously reconciled in another statement will be listed here. To reconcile, go through the bank statement and check off the deposits and charges and icon that match the statement. To mark an entry as reconciled, click anywhere on the line. This will place a check mark in the box to indicate that it is reconciled. If you utilize our bank importing feature, you can match transactions and icon to the bank transactions using the import window. This matching process automatically marks your transactions as reconciled in the statement and will speed up the reconciliation process. When you have finished reconciling and the remaining balance is 0, click Post Statement. Interest and service charges will only show up in the accounting once a batch has been posted. To print a report for all transactions marked off on the statement, click Print. You can choose to include unreconciled transactions in your printout. Check the box and click the Print option. This will consist of all currently unreconciled transactions in a separate section on your report, regardless of what statement date you selected. The Print button allows you to select either PDF or Excel. The unreconciled report displays if the system is in balance, and it will list all unreconciled transactions as of that specific statement date. Click Close Reconcile at the bottom of the window when you are done. Once a batch is posted, the status will update. If changes to the statement are needed after posting, click the Unpost icon and make the appropriate changes, and post the batch again. Once a transaction is checked off in a reconciliation batch, it cannot be changed. You must go into the batch, uncheck the transaction, close the Reconcile batch and then edit the transaction. Thanks for watching.